Hi and welcome to my one-handed potato croquettes 101. And this week I'm a little bit nervous because it went rather wrong last week. And I'm also trying to combine it with watching my exercise video for today, which is a friend who does a ballet video. So I'm trying not to get distracted by that. This week in my fridge, I was looking for things that I might cook and I found 11 potatoes and not much else in the way of vegetables. So we're going to do potato croquettes. I also had a bit of a brainwave about an old cookery book that I had when the children were young called The Potato Year, 365 Ways of Cooking Potatoes. So that's handy. And for my Chilean friends, did you know that Sir Francis Drake, when he arrived in Chile in 1577, was treated with great courtesy, and they presented him with potatoes and 2 very fat sheep. So you'll have to find the fat sheep yourselves, but the potatoes, I hope you've got. You're going to need to mash those. We'll mash them in a minute. I've begun. Add a little bit of butter and a little bit of hot milk and 2 egg yolks. And then you're going to roll them in some breadcrumbs and hazelnuts, or actually these are cashews that were roasted and are just bashed up, and a little bit of milk. And then we're going to fry them in Auntie Claire's wonderful frying pan from France. So cheers to my cousins Nico, Jenny in France, in a little bit of clarified butter. So off we go. First of all, you have to mash these potatoes. So my cameraman, as I speak, is lounging in the garden on a new chair that he bought. So once again unavailable, hence the one-handed thing. So you mash them up like that, and then you simply add an ounce of butter. It'll come out. Yep, more or less. An ounce of butter, tiny little bit of hot milk. I just microwaved for 30 seconds. Mash that up together. And you, at this point, add salt and pepper. Well, I thought I'd make it easier by mixing those up first, because I couldn't see how I was going to use this pepper grinder with one hand. Add a bit of that, much as you like. And mash it a little bit more. And then, when you've done that, oh gosh, I've got to speed up a bit, you add the eggs. Now I've got to be careful not to use the rubber one, which my dear cameraman thinks is so funny. No, we're going to use a real one, and you have to somehow get the yolk, get the white out. That's it, without the yolk. Not quite sure how to do this. And then you put the yolk in with the thing. Well, that went quite well. And then you add, I think there's 2 yolks, so we're going to do that again if I can. Crack, let out the white, trying not to let out any of the yellow. It's not coming. Oh, never mind. I'll just do it with 1 egg yolk, shall I? I'll just do it with the 1 egg yolk. Mix that in and make sure it's nice and creamy. Okay, mix it all up nicely. Right. Now, this is another quite interesting bit I'm not sure I'm ready for, but we find a spoon of some sort and we make them into little, grab a little bit on a spoon and you make them into little sort of fingery type shapes like that. So you make as many of those as you can out of the mixture. Roll it into a sort of finger little thing like that. I'll just do 2 to start with, I think. Then you spread out the hazelnut or any sort of nut mixture on the board, and you roll these, oh, lordy lord, you roll these in the nuts. Ooh, ooh. There's one. Well, it's nuts and breadcrumbs to be true. In the recipe it says hazelnuts, but I had a few old cashew nuts in a bag in the cupboard. Shoved them in the oven for 10 minutes and 2 slices of bread. Bashed them all up together between a slice of greaseproof paper. Now, you put on the frying pan